Day 5 of the PTSD push-up challenge. We are in front of, it's backwards, awesome. Okay, we're in front of 17, not 17 wing, the 17 Service Battalion, 17 Field Ambulance. It's a 38 Canadian Brigade group, otherwise known, or what their most famous party, I should say, that they've got with them, is the Royal Winnipeg Rifles. Royal Winnipeg Rifles were started when, Braden?
1914?
Wrong. The Royal Winnipeg Rifles were actually started during the time of the Louis Riel Rebellion back in 1969 to 1971 is when they were formed. They were given official status in 19.
You said 1960.
Okay, sorry. 1869, 18 to 1873. Sorry, got a bit of a cold, little bit of drugs. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, lost my thought. Anyways, uprising of the Louis Rebellion. That's when the rifles were started. 1883 is when they were given official status, and 1914 is when we had this beautiful building built, which is the Minto Armory in Winnipeg, Manitoba, on St. Matthews Avenue.
The original roof burnt down in a humongous fire, and then they got some steel truss up in there now.
You got that? Okay, so originally there was a fire and then the roof burnt down and they built a new roof. So, there you go. You got a roof. Yeah, new roof. So, anyways, back to the purpose of military and the militia. And the reason why I'm talking about this particular point, focusing in on the militia. There's a difference between a militia and an actual military force. The militia are people who have a heart of patriotism that generally exceeds beyond what you're going to find on a paid military force. Reason why you know that their patriotism cannot really be questioned is because they actually volunteer to put their lives at risk in order to protect and serve their country and protect and serve other people. With the Winnipeg Rifles, by the time 1900 rolled around, they had served in Egypt. They've served in other parts of Africa, like in the jungles and stuff. So this is before even World War I was even around, is what they actually did for serving. It brings me to the point of the heart of a soldier, the heart of an officer and police officer, the heart of people who work in the medical field, the heart of people who want to become firefighters, EMTs. You can't question their loyalty to want to serve and be with other people. Yeah, you know what, you hear stories every once in a while about, you know, somebody's an egomaniac or whatever the case may be. Those people usually get weeded out pretty quickly. And what you're left with is people who actually care more about society than the vast majority of us. They're willing to put their lives on the line in order to serve and in order to protect. You find that same heart with people who are going to be moving into volunteer service. Sometimes people don't have the ability to, because of health reasons or whatever, they can't join the military, they can't join the police forces because of health, but you do find them joining in volunteering in community centers and things like that as well. As I said, it shows the heart of people to actually want to serve, and that's one of the reasons why we're doing a push-up challenge, is to honor those people, to show that we have not forgotten about people who wish to serve, particularly in this case with the PTSD challenge, those who put their lives on the line. So anyways, we're going to see if we can find a place here to do some push-ups. Yeah, that's just grass in the sidewalk. Okay, we're going to be doing it on the asphalt over here. So right in front of the building, we're going to drop and do 22. And hopefully my cold meds are going to be working overtime on this one.
Yeah, so you don't be. Alrighty, let's go. 1, 2. And that was 22.
17.
You look like the worm sticking your butt up in the air. Alrighty, so nominee for today. I should have thought about this a little more before I got out here. Somebody, when we're talking about serving, this guy I've known for a couple of years, married a good friend of mine. He works with people who have had a lot of issues. He's one of the guys that goes out and helps day to day people who have been messed up with drugs, relationships, crime, stuff like that. Guess what, AJ? Hope you like doing push-ups. AJ, you're up. 22 push-ups, 22 days, PTSD.